All right, hold on a second. Oof, I don't know why that's happening. How about now? Better. So like I was saying, see you at the party, Richter. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Famicom Dojo, Pile of Shame, live. I'm Sean Oren. Today we're going to play, can't really show you, because it's not this. It's not this. It's, don't have any of the other Castlevania games laying around that I've been playing, but some of them are on the Virtual Console. We did Super Castlevania 4. And while we were poking around in there, I saw a Japanese version of a game I hadn't played before, and I got it specifically because I knew it was the better version of a Castlevania game, but in the intervening years forgot the exact details up until the point where I mislabeled this video in a fit of trying to set it up at the last minute last night. But today we're going to play Castlevania Rondo of Blood, the superior version of Dracula X, I guess. Hi. That's what we're going to do today. Isn't that fun? I like fun. Don't you like fun? We've been playing a lot of Castlevania lately, and basically going down the N64 rabbit hole because we got, let me pull this out here, this awesome RetroTink 2X Mini from Reluctant Hero. We're able to do a lot of our retro consoles streaming in a way that we weren't able to do before, and I can actually do some decent capture off of this in ways that are better than the devices that I have. I can do MP4 and other excellent, glorious things that I think those things are good anyway. I'm already making use of that for the next future retro video. But now we have the Wii, and there's a lot of great stuff on the Wii Virtual Console and the WiiWare, and things that you just can't play anymore. And one of those ways is this game. So I guess without further ado, let's go to the retro station.
Shame.
So here we are with the V. Gotta turn it on. I guess I could have shown you this as a teaser, right? Yeah. Okay. Probably got to use the classic. Got the classic controller Pro. Put it in front of the camera so you can actually see it. Use this for Super Castlevania 4, so should work just fine. We're actually on page 2. So yeah, we were right here. We did Castlevania Rebirth, also on here. So we did 2 Castlevania games. So I have 3 Castlevania games on my Wii that I don't own in any other way. You can't own Rebirth in any other way, as a matter of fact. So here it is. So it says TurboGrafx 16, but that's kind of wrong. This game was originally released for the PC Engine. It was a Super CD title, I believe. And as a result, and because Nintendo never made good on their CD-ROM unit, long story, we never got this, or we got it in the form of Dracula X, which didn't have the space that a CD could. But this is probably around the same time that Nintendo was. It's even called Rondo of Blood on here. It's also called Dracula X in the Japanese title, as you might have seen briefly there. But oh, is it yelling at me because my remote is dying? And for some reason, I have it wrapped around my headphones. How did that happen? Okay. Well, just a sec. Shame. All right, we should be back unless I goofed on my sound here. Now I can't find the control area, which is now hooked on. Hey. All right, I'm still on. Good. So funny thing. These batteries actually lasted for a good long while because I used these for a Cub Scout overnighter that included video games. You see my collection, so I done brought the goods, but oh, nope. Reset, I guess. Yeah. Okay, do this the right way. Hi, how y'all doing?
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden.
That's German, y'all.
Bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen
with Japanese subtitles, so Satoshi wasn't kidding. But this is what CD-ROM could have brought to the Super Nintendo. I'm just saying.
Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in
Oh
ihre
boy,
Seele.
more with the virgin sacrifice, huh?
Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel.
So this is one of the reasons to buy this game
Zu später Stunde kamen
on the
sie
Virtual
zusammen,
Consoles
um
because it's the original that never came over here.
Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Glück
Not never.
sie zu
At the time, I don't
erlösen
think it had been
von ihrer
released, but
sterblichen
now there was a
Existenz
remake
und Anbeginn einer
for,
neuen
was it
Welt
PS
vor
Vita?
Augen.
Help me out here, someone. Doesn't look quite as good. Maybe she just did hand stuff, you know? I'm not really sure. I guess it works.
Und so begab es sich, dass nach 100 Jahren das Böse wieder Fleisch geworden war. Als
Can't keep a
unsterbliches
bad
Geschöpf
vampire
der
down.
Nacht kann es die Gestalt des Wolfs, der Fledermaus oder des
Die
Nebels
Fledermaus.
annehmen. Es labt sich am Blut
I
der
love that.
Menschen. Dracula, der Fürst der Finsternis, Herr des Teufels Schlosses, ist auferstanden.
Some good stuff there. Yeah, I do have to admit, Virgin Sacrifice is pretty darn powerful. So yeah, Nintendo could have had this, and instead we got Symphony for the Night for what was the Super CD system, and became the PlayStation. So what are you gonna do? I think I know this theme. God, this is a very anime opening. I love it. It's like Kimagure Orange Road, but with vampires. Richter! All right, so my little quote is from Total Recall. It involves someone's arms getting shorn off in an elevator shaft. You know, hardcore. This is great. I really should have seen if I could have gotten this for the actual PC Engine, because I have it's sitting back there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but actually I have two CD-based PC Engine systems down there. I have the actual full-on like PC Engine and side-by-side Super CD system, and I also have a PC. I can't remember. It's one of the combo units. Those are very expensive now. I got it for like $200 at the time. 2007, I want to say. Push the run button. Don't mind if I do. Apparently, I've played this already. I don't remember at all. Dang. Oh, this is familiar. What is this? Is this an actual Castlevania bit of music, or is this just like an actual like chant? Let's do another orangey. Almost sounds like Dragon Age, to be perfectly honest. All right. I'm gonna do this instead. I mean, sure, it was less popular console AKX media, but like it had a CD system. It was the only one at the time besides Sega that had one. So, like, what were you gonna do? I would have done it. Second on the branching paths, yeah, because I discovered in Super Castlevania 4 that there were branching paths there, which I had never noticed before. And apparently, as I learned from Syndra last time, it was a remake of the original Castlevania. So here we are later, I guess, because now this is Richter Belmont. All right, we already went through this. So let's skip this part. Can I skip this part? Apparently I can't skip it, so I made you watch it twice. I'm sorry. I did not forget to announce on Discord. Oh, the everyone had a capital E, so it didn't work. That's annoying. Sorry about that, everyone, with the lowercase e. Doesn't have branching paths? Oh, so it's not branching. Okay, Castlevania 3 is the one. That's on my pile of shame, too. I should actually, like, grab the Famicom version of that. I could actually use my actual Famicom, too, and have the expanded sound. I don't know how that would work in my Retron. So I should play that, too. I was just going to, like, forge ahead and do Symphony of the Night, but maybe I'll go back, or maybe I'll do Symphony of the Night next, and I don't know. You guys decide. I got lots of Castlevania that I could do yet. I'm also wearing blue like Richter. Like I was going to change out of this shirt, which I wore to go see a lawyer. Long story. Nothing bad. And I realized, oh, it's blue, like Richter. So, Syndra. This reminds me that I have that. Oh, I can whip those. There's that video of you doing the Richter Belmont thing. It's down now, and that makes me sad. So I don't know if you don't want that up ever again, but I would love to share that with the world again if you're willing. I have my own copy too, so I could just put it up myself if you don't want to handle it. Is this like the Mega Man X opening? Like there was nothing I could have done there, but die. All right, I'm already vibing with this. Like the music, for one thing. But this is reminding me of like the graphics, the hearts, and just like the general verve of this is already reminding me of Simon's Quest, which, you know, was my childhood favorite Castlevania. So now I'm going through, you know, all the rest of them that have been released since, you know, 1980 whatever, and am learning to expand my palette, I guess. Yeah, this very much reminds me of Simon's Quest now. Is he hauling a barrel? Hey, hold on. In fact, this reminds me of Simon's Quest so much that I wonder something. Can I? Nothing? Alright. Bummer, dude. Ooh, I can jump on top of that though. That's neat. Yeah, wait. Is this the same town as in Simon's Quest? If it is, then there's going to be a church over here. I mean, it's probably a good guess anyway, but... Oh, I'm torn, guys, because it's like I kind of like the slower pace and non-like action. Yeah, I think, yeah. I can't go in to restore my health. I just need a little. It's burning. Can't do it. All right. Is that? Yeah, got her. Ugh, there's just worse enemies here and whatnot. But yeah, like I like the slower paced RPG-ish elements of Simon's Quest more than I do like regular Castlevania, which is a reason I like it so much. Yes, I got the meats! All right, jump, jump, jumping. Loving this. This is great. This is already, what a terrible night to have a fire that burns down my whole town. All right. This is gorgeous. This is like PC. This is some PC Engine at its finest, I tell you. Ow. Ooh. That didn't feel good. Giant golem thing. This reminds me a lot of. Ow. I hurt a lot. You're a jerk. This reminds me a lot of nope, I forgot already what I was going to say. Remember when Konami made video games, guys? Those were the days. I'm really bummed I missed the physical release of the Anniversary Collection. Like, I sat on it and I didn't do it, and I was gonna get the Nito, like, NES-inspired collector's box and everything, and then I was like a few hours too late. Oh, hey, is this where the castle is? This looks like, yeah. All right, Ridley. Ow! Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. That sounds familiar. All right, well. I guess the double funny thing about this is, like, you know, it was on PC Engine / TurboGrafx, which is a system that partly only came into being because, oh, ow. I am not doing well, guys. Oh, no. Only came into being because Nintendo refused to partner with Hudson to do a 16-bit console or an improved graphics Nintendo console. So that's how the TurboGrafx came to be, and then PC Engine, and then TurboGrafx, and then Ball of Static. Okay, stage clear. That's good. And then, you know, they got a CD-ROM add-on, and then they get this. And then Nintendo could have had a port if they had gotten their stuff together and didn't piss off another company that they were partnering with. I mean, to be fair, like, nobody asked Hudson to hang out with them and do this stuff, but they just kind of presumed. But, oh yeah, that is some more music I'm familiar with. So I'm already enjoying that there's more parallax in this game than Super Castlevania 4. I should also note this game is a precursor to Symphony of the Night. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, like, Nintendo missed the boat on Castlevania in general because they just their business decisions. It's just very unfortunate. Completely avoidable. Not completely avoidable, but generally avoidable. Okay. I got a kneel. Or with the white crystal, I don't. Ah, yeah, it's those guys. Woo! There's bats outside. Love them bats. All right, is my path branching yet? So, I mean, this came out in 93, and then I guess Dracula X was in 95, and then Symphony was 97. So, when did Super Castlevania 4 come out? Was that 91? I would guess it'd be. Was this the one that came out right afterwards? So it's like this is like a Castlevania 2 replacement, I guess, in a way. Yeah, I'm gonna go up. So I mean, if that's the case, then I kind of appreciate how they. I want to go down the stairs. I kind of appreciate how they made nods to Castlevania 2. But I don't know how much I enjoy. Oh, I hate this. Garbage. No 4-way whip though, or 8-way, or however many ways. More ways than 2 is the point. There we go. The music's great. CD quality sound. Graphics are great. Now that's the thing, right? It's like there were claims when we were making our TurboGrafx and PC Engine video that like the PC Engine couldn't do parallax, and that's not entirely true. So I'm wondering where that claim came from, and I feel like we need to review that and refute it somehow. But like I actually borrowed a copy of Ninja Gaiden years ago, which had a parallax effect in it, and I was going to use to refute that, and then I haven't given it back to him yet. Sorry, Vink. And there's like something like weird about how it does the parallax, like it goes in the wrong direction or something. Not fully clear on it, but it's there, and there's obviously a lot of it going on in this game. So I don't know if like there's like some boost with the super graphics, or because this isn't like a oh shoot, what was the successor console, the mini upgrade. Oh, this seems bad. I'm going to no, we're gonna ooh, yeah, okay, keys are good. Guess I'm gonna hold on to that. I had holy water, I had no idea. Okay, yeah, probably, yeah, shouldn't have done that. I mean, oh, that's real gross. This reminds me of the giant furball thing that makes all the deer in the woods poop in Castle Crashers. Just, like scarier, not as funny. Keys are important. What do I do with that? That's great. All right. Okay, all right, nope, gotta keep rolling and not worry about the things I'm not getting, because I'm going to die otherwise. Keep the key. All right, I'll keep the dang key. Good Lord. Ah! All right, yeah, all right, Yep, you, glad oh. All right. Ha. All right, I can't. Ooh, that works. Yes, the meats! We got them. I hate these floating eyeballs so much. Okay. Can I go this way? I mean, it feels like I can go this way. Maybe not. All right, I'm just gonna go this way. Little fishmen down there? There they are. Waiting for you. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, God. It's like a whole spawning pool. Gross. It smells down here. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms. It means something different with the fish people. Oh, and you belly flopped all over my face. And that's just great. I'm going to guess that this key is for this. Nah. Yeah, it is. All right. Oh. Saved her. Guys, listen. You're wasting your time. She's done more than hand stuff. It's fine, Sandra. I'm not reading the chat right now anyway. So now it's in Japanese. She's like, Big Brother, is everything okay? Your impurity has saved you, and also me. I'm not gonna play as Maria, Jesus. I'm just gonna play the game. Look at her in her grumpy anime face. He's very jolly for a vampire slayer. I'm just saying. I imagine like Simon being extremely put upon and grumpy all the time, as one ought to be slaying vampires. So I'm realizing that I don't actually need the Pro controller because the TurboGrafx only had 2 buttons. So I could have played this with just the Wii remote. Excuse me. I should just say PC Engine, right? So here's my main question. Why didn't this come out in America? Because they could have released it for the Turbo CD, but maybe it wasn't popular enough here? Guess that could be. It was PC Engine was way more popular in Japan. Apparently I've used my key already, so that's good. Oh, I can go back and play as Maria some other time. Maybe Tuesday. Oh, hey, it's that guy from Legacy of Darkness, maybe. Okay, so it gets hard. I'm not gonna play long enough for it to matter. I'm gonna be done in like 45 minutes, okay? I don't mind hard games also. Also, the TurboGrafx and PC Engine have the save states, right? Or optionally have save states. So the CD system, I believe, had some internal memory. So I shouldn't be in a position where I will have to start over. But that's kind of required for these later Castlevania games, right? Is the save states. You can't play this, especially as badly as I'm doing it right now, as I'm talking and not knowing what I'm all about right now. Yeah, I don't know if there were like technically any Super CD games on Turbo CD, because was it actually like a different console? All right, I feel real bad. I feel like I've gone pretty far back. I feel like, oh God. Oh, I suck. Yeah, so this is hard enough for me. I'm not gonna worry about. Maybe if I really stink this next time through, I'll consider playing as Maria. But right now, we're doing this. Throw those knives. Knife them to death. Oh, God. Was it just like so much more to this, or does it just feel like there's more to this? This reminds me of Zelda 2. Another favorite of mine. Internal save ramp. Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Ugh, can't whip fast enough. Sounds like a personal problem. The crow or the raven or whatever this is, the sound it makes is that sounds like a person going, "Argh!" So I keep wondering, like, where is this guy? Oh, it's supposed to be the crow. It happens. Oh no. Oh no. No. Anyway, so I've played a lot of Zelda 2 enough to know how this works. Although I did very badly the first time. Alright, there's wall meat this way, right? Turbo Duo had the Super CD. Okay, yeah. Oh, it was a card, that's right. It wasn't the disc that was different. It was the card you had to put into the system. Right, so for those who don't know, like the TurboGrafx and the Super and the PC Engine both had cards instead of like cartridges or discs, and they're like the Sega My Cards. If you've seen, just watch the videos. They're on the Sean Orange channel, and they're linked on the Famicom Dojo page as well. But or go to famicomdojo.tv. Sorry, v2.famicomdojo.tv, and there's stuff there. If you watch the PC Engineer, there's also a brief guest spot by Syndra. But anywho, so in order to play the Sega CD system, which I think would have had to also be true of the NES, Super Nintendo CD system, you would have had to have a cartridge put in, so you have to have this card to use the system, and I guess they released two different versions, at least two different versions, maybe there was three, of the card that you would use to make the CD system work. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the difference was, instructions or like read speeds or different capabilities, but that's the kind of thing you deal with add-ons, right? So I think my combo unit must have the Super CD2 built in, because it doesn't require a card to operate. I should probably show that off, huh? I have it. So, yeah, so part of the problem of going through like the 16-bit stuff sequentially and then just not getting to the Super Famicom was that we were going to do all the CD stuff next. Like I've had the information for this stored up in my brain for the last decade and just haven't done anything with it. And we could have made a whole bunch of videos. Like we have Sega CDs. We have the TurboGrafx stuff. I never did get a Turbo Duo, or whatever, not Turbo Duo. Yeah, right, whatever. The Turbo CD. I never got one because they were expensive, and it's like, well, I don't need a working one anyway. I just need one to demonstrate because it doesn't pay. They were expensive and it just didn't pay to get it. Ooh. Ah! Ah! Well, at least it flung me that way. And then that was going to lead into PlayStation. Like, we're going to keep teasing the PlayStation stuff. God damn. And then just not do it because we had all this other Sega and whatnot to go over. Oh, and there was the Neo Geo CD system as well. So Like every other console had something, and then that was going to lead into us talking about that was going to lead into us talking about the creation of the PlayStation as the Super Nintendo system. And this was all before they found that prototype, right? Oh, that's right. I want to go down here to prove that they had actually made it, because there have been pictures before, but no one had actually seen one in person. And now it exists, and we got it working and everything, and it's a real thing. So Nintendo PlayStation is real. It's real! Don't you understand? Oh, I didn't keep the key. Does it matter? Because I already saved her, right? Did I goof? Did I really screw up? God, so much talking, not enough anything else. I don't know if I call this playing, guys. It's more like riffing while I play badly. Ow! Good lord. Ah! Part of my problem is I'm getting my buttons confused. Now I'm here again, with little to show for it. Certainly not enough to live. Oh, I think I want that. I think I want this. I think I don't want that. Okay. Not that it'll matter, I'll be dead soon. This very much reminds me of Mega Man. Let's do this. Oh yeah, and dead. Thanks, Daniel. Game over. Fine. We're doing this. All right, apparently I'm throwing doves. Birds killing birds. Can't stand this bird civil war I've suddenly unleashed upon the world. What is going on? Oh, so it's not a whip. This is what it sounds like when there's trash. Her animation is really goofy. I feel, I don't know. This is like something I think I would rather do when I've beaten it as Richter. I can just come back to it later. It's from Star Trek 2. Ugh. I'm gonna die again before I get anywhere. Money, 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 money. Oh! Can I just change the player now? Or do I have to like die all over again? No. So anyway, yeah. So back to the history of how we were going to do season 2. That was all going to be season 2, right? And then like we were getting into it, it had taken us so long to get the Neo Geo episode done. It had been like, I don't know, 2 years. And it's like we're not gonna get there. We're just gonna finish season 2 in 2012, and then we're gonna do like season 2 part 2 or season 3 or whatever we're going to call it. And then have that be like its own thing, because we only did 6 videos for the first season, and like the season 2 stuff was longer, sometimes twice as long, And then we were doing more videos, like we did a little training bit. So while we had, excuse me, the main topic, there was like a shorter one that was like the length of it and research-wise difficulty of a season 1 video. And we had 6 of them basically by the time we got to the end. Like we had, if you count the Sega Master System stuff, and then we're gonna do the NES, the NES2 and AV Famicom story as part of that, because it's actually involved in the 16-bit stuff, believe it or not. So we're gonna have 6 videos plus more stuff. It's like, that's enough for a season 2. Let's just cut it there and then be good. But then, as you are aware, we never got to that penultimate video. Excuse me. And dead. I'm not using her abilities. Okay. I mean, not clear on what that means. So, jumps. There's a jump button with stars, apparently. Oh, she can slide. Interesting. Not sure what that's getting me, except hurt, but okay. I don't know why the X and A buttons are behaving differently. Like there's stars when I hit X right away. Is it doing a double jump? Is it like a turbo button? Is that why? So I can do a double jump with her. Interesting. Can I save myself? Oh, I don't have the key anymore. Oh well. Did I even get the key? Because I'm already saved, so. Oh yeah, okay. How many doves can I throw out at a time? Just 2? Why was I can't even sing the lyric right. Why must we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves. Ah! What is that? Is it a turtle shell? What do I have? It is a turtle shell. Okay, well. That's neat. Yeah. No! Oh, God. Just stop already. Worthless. Worthless! Oh. Oh, did I get him? All right, he's naked. He's a man now. Even the moon's still full. Is it because I killed him? Is that why? Is that why he's naked now? Did he only do hand stuff? Like, how does this work? So anyway, that was a story of how Season 2 was going to go, and this playing a PC Engine game reminds me. I have a lot of PC Engine stuff I can play now, like I could do on the stream, you guys. I have like PC Engine CD stuff. I have a lot of cards. There's even, you know, Virtual Console stuff, as you saw here, that I don't own on actual cards. Yeah, when Famicom Dojo started, we weren't really about the game side of things. We were leaving that to like other people because other people that we liked were doing them, like Syndra, for instance. And so we didn't feel the need, but like either people left the scene, like Syndra, for instance. Oh, she didn't leave; she's still doing her own stuff. But or it turned out to be like, you know, pedophiles or otherwise grooming their supporters, and just not a good time for us, or conspiracy theorists, or just straight out fraudsters. Haven't had a good track record with partnering up with people, except Syndra. So glad you're still here. But anyway, yeah, that actually goes into a big reason why season 2 never got finished, because we were going to tie it very closely with a crossover, and I guess I'm glad in retrospect that we didn't. But maybe if we had, we'd have gotten somewhere. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it would have been worse. I really couldn't say. But I know it's a thorn in everyone's side. We're not doing Super Famicom to upset anybody. It's like we literally tried and tried and tried, and like we've been in 4 drafts now of that script, and there was just always something that came up that we could do. So I don't know. Okay, well, there's a big old cross. Syndra, I was saying how all of our team ups ended in catastrophe because the people that we teamed up with ended up not being great people for one reason or another, and you're the only one that, not the only one, but like one of the few who didn't have some skeleton in their closet. All right, I'm gonna go back to Richter. I'm good. I'm good with this. This has been fun, but I'm running out of time. Thanks, Daniel. I'll try. It's kind of hard when, you know, we were going to end season 2. We didn't even know that stuff back then, like, right? Just the fact that what happened. Oh, and now it's all these lovely colors because I'm a pretty flower princess. All right, stage 3. Even the weapons are different. Fascinating. Ow! So anyway, yeah, we'll get there eventually. I've liked the stuff that we've done since then. And actually, part of the reason that we pulled away from the 16-bit stuff was because we weren't doing so hot. Like we weren't getting the views we were getting with the 8-bit stuff. And so we did the Famicom 3D system, and it's like one of our most popular videos still, I think. And then we went back and did more Famicom stuff, and it's like, well, whoops. I mean, we are Famicom Dojo, right? So that it only makes sense. But like, there's context. It's interesting to me how like the PC Engine came about because of a desire to like piggyback off of the Famicom's success. Nintendo's just like, meh. And like learning that when like everyone knows the story of how the PlayStation came to be is was a thought important in context of what we were building up to. Because we want to talk about the history of retro gaming from that perspective. And if you don't know about the Famicom, then you don't know certain things, like about this game and why that's so important. So to kind of like dip back into that well, but not like take too much of our time to do it, I have been thinking about doing these like retro history minutes things, and like the shorts format seems kind of decent for that. So we're gonna give that a go. But I would love to like just talk about these things in those kinds of formats and get people to watch it, because it's not obvious that those linkages are there. And at least the format that we were doing things in, where it's like you talk about one console and like the periphery things around it, it just started to make more sense to like just do those things rather than like go in a particular order. Oh, thank God. So I'm sorry it's taken, you know, a decade for us to like get any kind of verve or idea of what we're doing, and then it's been kind of touch and go. But you know, we all have families and stuff, and it's not our primary job. As much as I don't know, in retrospect, given how YouTube has gone for people who have made it their primary job, I guess I'm glad that I haven't, because it would have been very trying if we were at the will of this company who's been under scrutiny and has weird advertising practices and whatnot. Maybe it would have been fine. I don't know. Like for as bad of a place as it was for people to work at, like Channel Awesome, like I don't know if I would have preferred to have taken those scars for the platform it's given the people since then, right? Like it's, I believe that they had a bad time, but like it did for them the thing that didn't happen for us. So what am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? I'm lost and I'm half dead. It seems like this is a place where I should like do a thing, but there's nothing going on. I can't go. Oh, there's a door. Door? Yeah, we can refocus our shtick. It's just the energy and the desire. It's gotten harder because, like, you know, there's more people. There's more competition, and I don't know. The thing that we hear the most is, A, wow, you guys are still around, and B, where did you go? It's just, I don't know, man. I blame YouTube on this about this because they oh, this is from Super Castlevania. Because despite having more followers than we've ever had, we're getting fewer views than we've ever gotten. So the being a subscriber like just means nothing in the current world of YouTube. Just nothing at all. I shouldn't say that. Like, apparently it's still important for certain algorithmic stuff. Like, you can have a one-hit wonder, but that's not going to, like, put your video in front of other people. If you have a high subscriber count, it sure seems like that is a part of the algorithm that they look for when, like, giving traffic to things that you don't necessarily isn't necessarily any better than the stuff that was popular. Like you know, certain people who can just like upload a video of themselves on their phone and get 1 million views because they just like farted into a microphone. I am not doing so hot. This game is fun. I like it. I should probably talk about this game more, huh? Like, this level's neat. There's like a redux of enemies from previous games is neat. You know, now that it's played that little bit of lip service to Castlevania 2, I can die happy now or whatever, but... Oh boy. Hey, is this the gorilla thing from the N64 game? It's gotta be, right? Come on. I mean, he's pretty big. He's got a big bone club. He jumps like a moron. Oh, no! Oh, no! Come on, no, go back, go. Ah! Lost my meat. Hello, Cleaver. I'll call you Joan. Giant candles. Totally normal. Very cool. Oh god, I'm gonna get skewered into the abyss. Oh. Apparently could have been... Party dude, I appreciated that pun, but YouTube didn't. I allowed it through anyway. Alright. Now that I'm focusing on the game, not like lamenting the last decade of Famicom Dojo, I should say, like I was saying, I really enjoy the things that we've done since, but it's been very unfocused, obviously. Ow! Like there's no theme to it anymore. I'm not sure the theme has ever really mattered so much, but like the things that we've decided to do versus, you know, what's been a good hit. It's been real tar. Like no idea. No idea if it's gonna make it. No idea if it's gonna make a difference. If the thing that we're gonna do is any good, which is too bad because like there are things that we do that we just love and we think are hilarious or great or like informative and people just don't care. And then there are ones that it's like no one's gonna care about this, and then like it's the most popular thing that we've done. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. So not clear at all. I'm also sorry it's been taking so long for this. Future Retro video to come out. Like I've been working on this for years, guys. Like no joke. Like someone recently liked a tweet about it from like 2018 when I was doing my initial research for the actual script. Like I've wanted to do the script even longer than that. So 2018 is when I wanted to do Future Retro after wanting to do it in 2013. Right. So this is like how long I've been sitting on this stuff. And I don't know. I'm glad that I went back and I rescripted the whole thing, and you can see the differences on the Patreon page. I guess I should say the Patreon thing has been a real shot in the arm, a much needed boost because knowing that you guys like care enough, and then we're doing this weekly, so that has been awesome. So thank you. Just wish that it was more obvious that we could like give things back. Like if discs weren't so dang expensive, we totally would have more. You know, DVDs are one thing, but like do people? All right, I should put a poll out there. Do you even want a Blu-ray? Do you even care? Do you just want a disc of some kind? Because we could do like 3 discs or something, right? For the cost of the Blu-ray combo that we were going to do. We could just do 3 discs instead. Do you just want that? Because we could do that. Sorry, there's something going on about mental health. Yeah, I have fun making it too, but there's this like fine line of like, you know, was it worth the costs to my family sometimes? Like as fun as it was to make, say, the data recorder video, fun video, but like behind the scenes, I was making my wife and my like 1-year-old son kind of miserable. So, like specifically during the shooting of that, because it's like we lived in a house that like there were walls. There was like an upstairs and whatnot, but there, you know, it wasn't meant for like a family. I don't like this. I don't like this. Where am I? Right? Like they had to like be out of sight and earshot. So like they couldn't be in their own house while I was filming that. And that's no fun. You know, like I figured out a way to get my own space since then, which is why I'm able to do this every week and the kids are older. But you know, it's like I think about that every time I think about how fun that video was and how good it was, but like, you know, there was a hidden cost to making it. Ow. Death from above. I'm at the start of the level because I don't remember ever doing any of this. This is something different. Is this one of those branching paths? Oh. Anyway, I like the future retro stuff that we've been doing so far, but it didn't have the impact I was hoping for, which is too bad. I was really hoping that making the stuff would be easier because it was scripted so heavily and it didn't involve me being on screen as much. But it's actually been a lot more complicated because there are more asides and like more editing and cuts I have to do. Like if I'm on the screen, like as much time as that takes, like I'm kind of stuck with what I got. Otherwise, I got to think of like things to go during what I'm talking. Like there has to be something on screen if it's not my, you know, sunburned face. So that's made it interesting, to say the least, how to proceed with stuff like that. So it's more time in post than it is up front. Because recording the audio is super easy. I can get it done in like an hour or two. And then like maybe I do pickups later if I didn't quite get what I wanted, but or like if you know, I play it back and there's something I need to do differently. Like it's really flexible that way. Because it doesn't have to match perfectly. I don't have to like recreate an entire scene, you know, or like devote the time to making sure that I get it perfect the first time. But then there's that extra cost after the fact. So I don't know what the best thing is. I would say it's this, but it's taken so long to get this next Future Retro video out, and I think in part it's because of the rescripting. But that's not all of it, right? I'm hoping with the new machine that I'm able to. All right, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we're gonna call it quits. So I gotta whip this guy. Be patient about it. So I have like 2 or 3 more either scripted or partially scripted Future Retro videos done, but it's like, are they more interesting than some of the other things we could be doing? And so I'm hoping that with the new machine, the editing process will go faster, because like I really was spending a lot of time fighting the editing software, having the machine reboot, or like the software not cooperate for various reasons. So I was just spending, like if I had an hour set aside where I could like do something, I couldn't just spend an hour editing. I was spending like 45 minutes doing other piddly nonsense while it wouldn't let me edit, and then like maybe get 15 minutes of actual work in. And that was just miserable. So like if I didn't have like 3 or 4 hours at a time where I could do that, it'd be fine. And like days where I want to set aside like an entire day, like an entire work day's worth of stuff, I would never get that for various reasons. So I'm hoping that I'm able to do these little bits and bobs and they'll just go faster and won't be as miserable to do. And I can actually get it done in those smaller chunks. But I'm also hoping that like this shorter form stuff can lead to, I don't know, like higher quality, higher throughput. What's important here? Having people's attention is important. Like we're not like Natalie Wynn famous, where we can like work on something for an entire year and get like 2 million views on it. Right? Like people are going to think that we are dead if we don't put something out, as has apparently happened multiple times. So. Mega Man was green. It's true. I watched a lot of Captain Man as a kid. I guess I didn't really catch that it was Mega Man, or I did, and I was just like grossed out because his voice was weird and he was green. It's like, why? How'd you get something so wrong? Was it like a rights thing where they had to like make him look X amount different? I don't know how this works. Ow! You're a butt. You're all butts. I hate you. Not you guys, though. Should be interesting to put the chapters on this video between the different characters you play and my general not goodness at playing. Oh, Lord. At least I died and didn't fall. Oh! Yes! Oh, thank God. Now I can beat this monkey man again. Oh, come on! This is my last life, guys. This is it. This is for all the marbles. For all the chutney and India... chutney. What am I thinking of? Curry? Just might as well give up now. So mad. This feels like an area where I would beat a boss, right? Like I would come here and fight them. I'm playing this on the Wii Virtual Console. So this is, and dead. This is a Super CD game for the PC Engine, aka TurboGrafx 16. But this version never came out in America, unfortunately. How y'all doing? Yes, thank you for the quotes. I appreciate the service you are doing for the Discord and elsewhere. Um, yeah, so like I said, um, we had a little computer mishap. Should I even bother to show you what happened to the last one? Maybe I'll show you sometime. Like whenever I think I want to show you guys some cool things, like I forget to like gather it with me, um, and like show you the cool things. So maybe next time. But we got a new machine. It's making the stream more awesome and good, and I can actually like do the streaming and have other programs open. It's amazing. So, but that's where the Patreon money has gone. Like we were hoping to do a DVD, but I had to get this new machine instead. We were thinking about doing it and finding different ways. So we could probably still get a DVD out, but we'll put forth our own money in doing so. But if that goes well, we'll do another one because we have enough. We could do new, like probably 4 discs of content, to be perfectly honest. And as long as we don't call season 2, we can just put them out there, right? Just collect them in these certain, whatever makes sense. There's, because we have so many different shows now. We have Pile of Shame, we have Future Retro, we have Train Your Game, we have stuff Vink sent me, you know. So there are ways we can collect it, or can we collect it around themes, like different kinds of games and stuff. Like just doing the Castlevania stuff. And talking about like why this game exists and the history of it, like it gives me ideas for like doing other things. And if I can do the short form content and sneak it in there as we do the bigger stuff, and this is really going to pay off. And we get to do the stream every week and talk to you guys about it and get the subject matter experts like Syndra and Satoshi in on it. Wrecking Crew is my favorite Zelda game as well. But so I guess to that point, we do have a Patreon. If you're not, there are lots of you who've been giving lots of money for a while now, and we totally owe you more than we've promised for that support. And so that's why I feel like we have to do this disc, you know, because like you guys alone deserve it and have probably funded most of it at this point. So like, yeah, we just got to do it. So owe you guys T-shirts from last year even. So we got 2 years of T-shirts to catch up on, because we're going to do like one like set of 2 designs every year was the idea. And you know, the pandemic kind of threw a lot of stuff off, but like you guys kept supporting us through it, so it's like, well, you know, we owe you for, like, literally owe you for that. But if you, I guess, want to see more of this and see us do the stuff that I've been talking about this whole time, then encourage people you know who think we're dead to sign up for Patreon. Like, even $1 is better than that, like we keep saying. Like, we have 8,000 subscribers. You know, if 8,000 people could give us $1 a month, we would be doing amazing things. I'm just saying. So, like, if you're one of those people, it's like, I don't know, it's like $12 a year. Like, what's $12 a year to you? I'm just saying. So, but that's enough to get you to see the future retro stuff that we've been working on. So I have these in stages as we're progressing. I keep wanting to do things like that and show you stuff ahead of time and show you the process behind the scenes, because it seems to be popular. So we'll do more of that, but I want the future retro video to be done soon. It's August, and I wanted to get this done like last November. So a lot's happened. Like this last month, I've been learning to play rhythm guitar, like specific songs and stuff. And I bought a mandolin, and I've been practicing that. So I haven't been editing so much, but you know, the laptop was also dead for a while. So that contributed more, but things come up, life happens, and I've been doing other things with my free time, which is already pretty limited. So, but I want to focus on this again. So future retro, doing more of that. The short form videos I mentioned too. Getting more scripting done. Like we've talked about some team ups with people who so far haven't proven to be horrible people. So we're gonna do more of that. I really want to get the Super Famicom video out there because the AV Famicom, for no other reason, that deserves its own discussion, but for no other reason that I can get to the AV Famicom stuff because that's super interesting, and I don't think anyone's really talked about how that came about even. And it's really weird that there are other companies that ended up following suit. Like it wasn't meant to be what it ended up being, but like everyone's like, oh, there's a market for our old stuff. It's wild. Anyway, so one of the team ups actually went back and like reviewed some of their old videos because they've touched on the subject before. Turns out they didn't talk about the specific things we want to talk about. So that's going to make it good. Like we have a good script. It needs some tweaking yet, but it's based on a presentation we did for a convention, like 2017, I want to say, maybe 2016. And so yeah, it's been a while. These things take time. Anyway, right. So you can see us as we work on that. I owe everyone a monthly update. I did one in June on Patreon, and then July, nothing. So I'll do another one for August. And I was like, it won't take me 6 more weeks to get this done, and now it's been 8. So what do I know? But yeah, so cool. It's been fun. It's patreon.com/Famicom Dojo if you want to see the things we've been putting up that are available if you haven't donated, and if you haven't, there's cool things that you can watch otherwise. And we'll be doing more of this stuff. We'll do more Castlevania next week. You guys let me know what you want. Do you want Symphony of the Night? Do you want to go back to Castlevania 3? What else do I have that there's also I had it up, the actual Castlevania adventure and not just the one that bears its name. Like I want to get past level 3 on this. I want to having the Retron would probably help with that for the save states and everything. But I also want to get past Castlevania, but like it's been really popular, and I like this. I like going through this, and I like having the people here who know about it, who can talk about it with us. It's really great. But otherwise, I got lots of NES games I could go back to. There's RPGs and non-RPGs like this Maniac Mansion. I love Base Wars. I don't know if anybody else does, but that'd be fun for me to do. Ghostbusters, Faxanadu. I've never really played it. Mega Man 2. It's not really on my pile of shame, but it's a fun game because I did the original Mega Man. Karate Kid, The Last Starfighter, The Wizards and Warriors 1 and 2, because Wizards and Warriors 3 ended up being not as fun as I remembered. Oh boy. Ikari Warriors? No, that's for something else actually. Oh, here's Legacy of Darkness. It's an N64 still. But anywho. Plus, we've opened up the entire library of things you see behind you here. GameCube and Sega Saturn, PC Engine, Master System even. There's a Master System 2 down there. Right? Like there's my TurboGrafx and Twin Famicom and Sega CD and like all this stuff. Like we've wanted to do videos about the history of this stuff. But now it's like we can have this ecosystem where we can like discuss the games for it and more of the history, like embellish the history through those games. And like figuring out how to do that with like the Famicom Dojo molds took years. And I think we should be doing more of that kind of thing. And let me know if you agree. Please leave a comment in the video, like after the video is up. Please leave a comment. Satoshi, maybe you should put those quotes in a comment. I mean, don't feel obligated to make this your job. I'm just saying, like, if you're doing it anyway, maybe consider doing that. Or I could copy it myself if you throw it in the Discord. Either way, but like the engagement, we need to get more eyeballs even on this stream. And the more eyeballs we get in the stream, then it's just hopefully going to compound. So, Syndra, I should drop a link for your channel. It's Shinzervania Projects. I don't know the actual URL though. So I do look a lot thinner. Yeah, I am a lot thinner. Nathan. The pandemic, I lost a lot of weight actually. Eating better and not like shoveling garbage in my face at work. So you've been called out a lot? That's not what I meant. I apologize if that's how you feel about it. Um, Base Wars. I love Base Wars. Sonic Collie, thank you. Thank you for your long time support. Yeah, the podcast and the podcast is hard, right? Like we have the ability now to like do the stream in a good way, and but it's doing better as a video podcast than as an audio podcast right now. Um, so it's like it takes time. It takes time to do the audio podcast because there's all the production I do for it. So maybe I gotta dial it back on that because then I could get that out more. But like I can't pay anybody. Like we barely make enough to put out a DVD as I mentioned. But if I could pay someone to edit the podcast, I would, because that would be one thing off my plate. And all I have to do is like, I don't know. I like doing the haiku, but it's like such a mental stressor to like get the haiku done, to like get the podcast out. And it also takes time to like get it all stitched together. And also do the pitch every week for the Patreon and whatnot, like, and it's unique every time. So maybe there are ways I can streamline that and like get the audio versions out, because we're always like an episode behind or two of the live streams, and it ends up that like they don't come out for months sometimes, like this last one. So because of the effort it takes, we just don't do them as often. And like, it's not that we don't have the time necessarily to record them, although that is kind of difficult at times, but it's just, I just don't have the time to do the podcast anymore. I'd rather spend the energy doing more video stuff I've been doing this. Like, I thought this wouldn't take much of my time, but like if I do this every week, I'm not editing podcasts, right? So anyway, I got to bounce. Thanks for joining us. We'll figure out which Castlevania game we're playing next week. I guess it'll be Symphony of the Night, assuming that I actually have the copy. I think I do. We'll figure it out. I changed the name for this stream last minute, so I got to change the picture yet. But anyway, let us know if there's anything else you want to watch. Leave comments. Leave comments like about what you want to see next. You got to wait until the video is done, unfortunately. But like, come back to it. Like, come back and leave a comment about any of the things I've been talking about. So awesome. Cool. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Until then, the dojo is very introspective.
Famicom Dojo.